What's up, ski team athletes? This video we're going to go over the Shin Box advanced movements. So again, make sure you check out video number 1 of the Shin Box beginner series before you go on to these more advanced hip mobility movements. Right? So we ended our beginner with the internal rotation. Right? Now we're going to move to a Shin Box with a glute bridge. So the setup is the same, hands in front, tall upper body. We're going to drop that knee to the heel. From here, I want you to think about that, our sternum or our rib cage being faced towards that front heel. From here, our upper body is tall. I like having my arms out in front for some balance. From here, we're going to use a glute bridge to get up. So I extend my hips from the bottom position all the way to the top position. And I can already feel a great popping and stretching sensation in the hips. I hold, so the cue here is to squeeze the cheeks so your hips are in full extension as we get tall, right? And you can see this is also really good mobility for the knee because we're in full flexion, really working that end range of motion on the knee. So we're in this tall position, hold for 5 seconds, slowly lower yourself down, make sure you don't just plop your body down, all about control in this one. Drop to the other side, facing the heel, glute bridge, full extension up top. 5-second hold, slowly lower your body to the other side. All right. And I like this one, so I'll do 5 to 8 of these each side. Right? Now we're going to continue to progress into that movement. So now we're going to add a lunge series into that movement. So setup is the same. Once you've done your 5 to 8 on each side, now you add this lunge movement to it. So I glute bridge up, make sure hips are in full extension. From here, I take my back or trailing leg, and I'm going to drive it forward. You can see that this back ankle is still facing the ground. That's where we also get a really good ankle stretch. Right? So again, but once we're in here, you can bring it into that lunge position. And now you can stretch out that lunge, bring that ankle back, and now we're dropping the hips back down, rotating backward. From here, glute bridge up, taking that back leg, driving it forward. Again, you can see that ankle. You can always, if that's uncomfortable, you can always pop that ankle back down. But again, the most important part is returning from the lunge. So from the lunge, I keep my upper body tall. I rest on this back shin. So all my weight is now on my back shin, and I'm slowly rotating back down. So that's going to be the hardest, most difficult part of this movement, is really trusting and putting the weight on that shin and slowly lowering yourself back down into the starting position. So again, we'll go over this a couple more times so you can see that movement. Glute bridge up, lunge forward, and here, shin goes back down. You can see I unflex my knee. All that weight's on the shin. Now I hover that front leg back to the heel. See, that knee always goes back to that heel, and we're back into that glute bridge position. So again, make sure you have quite a bit of space, because on this one you can get moving, wiggling a lot. So the last one we're going to add into it is a stand to a squat. So again, progressing these movements. Right, so the starting position is the same. We go into the glute bridge, then I go into the lunge. Now I'm taking this back foot, I'm rotating it, and I pop up, and now I'm into a nice wide squat. Right? Nice wide squat. I like holding this wide squat deep. I can even go right, left. Right? But now we're going to rotate back to that front leg. Go back into the lunge position. Notice my ankle then drops back down. I put that weight on the shin. Slowly rotate back into tall position. Now we're doing it on the other side. Glute bridge up. Trailing leg lunges forward. Back leg rotates. Wide squat position. I rotate my chest towards that front leg again. Ankle rotates back down. Weight is on the shin. Boom. Just like that. So that is a whole series. I'll just do a couple more just so you can see the sequence of movements. Again, rotate towards that lunge. Ankle drops back. I then extend my knee as I put all the weight on my back shin. Hover that top leg, follow back into position. So again, you can see we're getting a lot of movements out of the way on that. This is a great warm-up. This is even a great workout if you do enough reps and keep it controlled and tight. Last one here, extend the hips, then we're bringing that trailing leg forward, rotating into squat position, and from here, rotating back into a lunge position, ankle rotates in, slowly put your weight onto that knee and shin, rotate back around. And then that is going to be the full sequence. So again, we started with that glute bridge. Do 5 to 8 of those. Then we go into a glute bridge with a lunge. Do 5 to 8 of those. And then we do glute bridge into a lunge, into the wide squat, bringing it all back into starting position. Now that may be pretty challenging for a lot of you, but again, this is the advanced one, so if you're looking to progress that Shin Box series, this is a great way to kind of hit all that hinging, squatting, and hip extension patterns in one fluid movement. So I hope you enjoyed that video. This is great for hip mobility, and keep getting after it.